Hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have been anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do a Capricorn love prediction reading for March 28th through April 3rd. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Please don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else in your love space. Keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading, please give me a subscription or a like. I would be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decide to do that. Let's see what's going on with my lovable, kind, sweet, stubborn Capricorns. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on with my lovable Capricorns. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on with my Caps. Show me, spirit guys. Let's see, Caps, what you got going on. Excuse me. Ace of Wands. The Sun. Queen of Swords. The Hermit. And the Nine of Cups. Well, Capricorn. Look at you, Cap. You got that Ace of Wands leading that reading. That Ace of Wands is, to me, for this, along with the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck, is that you are getting served up correctly. And, hey, you know exactly what I'm saying. Everything is working out. All that goodness, all that passion. I'm kind of blushing here because it's almost like, you know, every time it's a good time. That's what I see with these two cards leading your reading. The Sun card is always about joy, happiness, passionate about something. But the Ace of Wands here tells me that whomever you're with, they are they are on point. They are making you, they are filling you with joy and passion. This is a very passionate relationship as well. But it's also, like I said, it's they fill you with joy and passion, with the passion, but also they know how to meet your needs. Wink wink. You know what I'm saying? This person got it going on. You are happy. It's like you're whistling when you're on your way to work. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's interesting is that you got that old Queen of Swords in the middle of your read. Now, Capricorn, I'm going to tell you this. Please don't mess this up. You finally got someone. You finally got on the same page with someone, and you finally are having a good time when you haven't been having a good time before. When you haven't been with someone. You've not been with someone for quite some time, and now here someone is here. Someone is here. And here's this old Queen of Swords. You know, that's my itch card. It put the B in front of it. You know exactly what I'm saying. That is my just my a card of that's the way it's going to be. Stubbornness, very direct. Sometimes can have a toxic tongue. Excuse me, because she thinks that everything's got to run her way. Everything's got to be about her. That's not true, Capricorn. Please don't. Please, Capricorn. Please do not be regretful and remorseful about this later on. Get it together. Get your ish together, because it's not all about you. And you know that. And you cannot control this. People will be people. They have their own minds, their own personalities. Of course, if you want to be with someone, you need to talk it out if there's some issues there. But you cannot be the one, the sole one that's saying it's all about me, or this is the way it's going to be. Because you know what? This singing and whistling to work, you're about to lose if you do that. But here, I think you're not going to do it, because here's an old Virgo that's somewhere around you. But that Virgo is that Hermit card. And I think with the Queen of Swords here, the Hermit card is all about introspection. And I think that you're getting it. I really, 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 really do. I think that that Queen of Swords next to this Hermit card, which can be a Virgo person, I don't think that Virgo person lets you get away with that crap that you're trying to deal out or dole out to them. They are providing your needs. So I think you may be a little bit afraid of that because it's so good to you. You know what I'm saying. But here's that Hermit card there. And the Hermit card is always about introspection. It's about you looking at you. And if that Hermit card is looking at that Queen of Swords, that means you need to get yourself together, get your mind right, get some act right in your mind. You're not controlling this. Watch your toxic tongue and allow this relationship to move forward. Now, what's interesting is that at the end of this part of your reading, whomever I'm reading for, congratulations to you. Don't mess it up. But at the end of this, you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is that wish fulfilled card. That's that card saying it all is well. This reading is off the chain if you don't mess it up. This reading is very, very good. Now here's what's interesting though, because like I said, we have a little bit of something going on. This in the middle of your read. It's almost like you're spoiled. And I don't know if I should say spoiled. That's not quite the right word to say, because that's really not a spoiled card. But it's almost like that you're just in your head because you think you should have it your way. It's not your way only. You can't be stubborn about this situation. People have issues, people have challenges. If you want to keep this going, you've got to bend. You've got to bend. But then you have that Nine of Cups, which means this is a wish fulfilled. This is a wish fulfilled. That's what that Hermit card looking at that Queen of Swords is telling you. And at the end, this wish fulfilled card, which means that if you can stay with this relationship, this is a wish fulfilled for you. Now, if this is your read, I suggest you just give me 3 to 5 minutes because I want to see what the spirit guides are going to tell you about this relationship. Show me, spirit guides. What are you going to tell my Capricorn? Because we know you have a wish fulfilled at the end, but is this going to keep going? Are you gonna muck it up? Let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Show me why the Ace of Wands is here, spirit guides. Show me why the Ace of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guides. So you've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. And it's over this Ace of Wands. And okay, so I see the Seven of Swords. Someone must have come in and there must have been some betrayal here. Because the Ace of Wands, like I said, is just having a good time intimately. But the Seven of Swords is betrayal, or the Seven of Spears here, but it's the same Seven of Swords. It's about betrayal. You're having a good time with this person, but it's something about them. That's why the Queen of Swords is here too. But like I said, you have to learn to bend. If you're going to be with them, you're going to be with them. If not, you're going to let them go. They've messed up though before. Whomever this is, you have a unbelievable chemistry with them, a great relationship. They bring joy, but they have hurt you. They have burnt you before. You have trusted them before. And that's why you are thinking about right now what you should do to move forward with them. Will you move forward or will you let it go? You got to choose a side though. You can't play both ends. So let's see the Sun. Show me why the Sun card is here. Show me why the Sun card is here. You've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of kind of doing your own thing. You know, it's a card, but not only that, it's a card of telling you, if you're going to be with this person, you've got to jump in and be with them. You cannot play both ends. Page of Wands means it could be a fire person, a fire sign person as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Page of Wands is saying that if you're going to be with them, you got to be with them. You got to jump in and be with them. You can't play both sides. You may still be pissed with them about that seven of that betrayal with that Seven of Swords, but you've decided to move on with them. Yes. So what are you going to do? Are you going to actually move on with them, or are you going to still keep saying the same thing to them? If they made a mistake, either you're going to forgive it or let it go and let the relationship go, or excuse me, either you're going to forgive and be in this relationship, or you're not going to forgive and let it go, because you can't be with them and still have this animosity in your heart. And this with the Queen of Swords, like I said, is very direct. Yes, you're very direct. Yes, you're telling them that you don't want this anymore, but don't be so rigid with it. Don't be so rigid if you're going to still be with them. So let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guys. Because here's why you're still with them, because you have the Seven of Cups. Excuse me, I'm looking at something different. Forgive me. Seven of Cups means that there's confusion here. It's in your head because they have a lot of options too, and now you have options as well. And so you're trying to make sure that they don't betray you again, that they really want to be with you. But you got to make sure in your heart that you forgive them. So let's see why the Hermit card is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Hermit card here? You've got the Nine of Swords. This relationship gives you the blues because and it's not so much them, it's you. And when I say it's you, yes, they did betray you. Yes, it has been betrayal here. But the Nine of Swords means you're still holding on to it. So like I said, you can't be with them if you're still holding on to it. Either you're going to be with them or you're going to let it go. But you can't eat, you can't sleep, because you know why? You are looking inside yourself. Why did they betray you? What happened? No one is supposed to hurt anyone. But you've got to choose a side. You've just got to choose a side, and you can't be in the middle. You can't be in the middle to move this relationship forward. And that's where you are right now. There's confusion. You can't eat. You can't sleep. There's just all kind of stuff. They don't know this, though. But that's how you're feeling right now. Let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. Show me why the Nine of Cups is here for my Capricorns. Two of Pentacles. What did I tell you? I told you you're still juggling this emotion. You know they're your wish fulfilled, but you're still juggling that emotion. You know it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't do that. You got to choose a side. Choose a side. Choose a side. Either you forgive and move and let them go. Either way, you should forgive. So because the forgiveness is for you. But if you want to be with them, don't worry about it. If you do, forgive them and have a relationship with them. If not, you got to let them go. Look at the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands is a very good relationship. Someone that has very good intimacy, very good chemistry. But there's been some betrayal here. I think that there were a lot of different options here before with this person. I think you got caught up in it, but they bring you such joy with this Sun. I mean, every time you're with them, it's joy and happiness. They're smooth. But here's a Page of Wands here. And the Page of Wands means you got to choose a side because they have hurt you in the past. But either you're going to hold on to them and forgive. Either way, like I said, forgive, or you're going to let them go and move on. Queen of Swords is here, is very direct, toxic, and it's almost like I see you beating this person up all the time about this betrayal. But either you got to let it go or move on, one or the other. Or either let it go or either stay with them and forgive. Seven of Cups means they had a lot of different options, and you know that. You knew that when you got with them, they were that type of person. But you have, and I understand you don't want to be hurt again, but you have the Hermit card here too. And the Hermit card is all about introspection. Could be a Virgo person. But the Nine of Swords is about you are so confused because you don't want to get hurt again, but you really, really love this person because they are your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfilled. And that's what's scary to you. And here you have the Two of Cups where you're juggling the emotions here. You have to choose a side, Capricorn. You cannot, you've got to choose a side. Love can hurt sometimes, but you've got to choose a side. You've got to choose a side. Let's see what my angel oracles have to say. Let's see. What do my angel oracles have to say? Oh, they say strength and guidance. So you've got to have strength and you've got to have guidance when it comes to this. You've got to ask the universe to make up the mind. So help you make up your mind because you can't stay in this juggling emotions and be with them too. That's what I have for you for your love prediction reading, Caps.